So a lot of people say, just to get this started, as you can see, I got Cesaro with me, and what I'm getting at is this: if you want to see your favorite wrestler, whether it's in TNA or WWE or wherever else you watch, New Japan, if you want to see your favorite wrestler get further ahead, there's one thing you can do that helps them, and that's buy their merchandise and buy things that involve them, that show that they can eventually draw money and that there's potential there. I think that if you do that, you'll see a difference. That's why Cena, even though he gets booed, does as well as he can, because people keep buying his stuff and they look in their books and they say, wow, he's making all this money, we need to push him even harder. So yeah, buy the figure, buy the t-shirt. Anyways, what do I want to talk about? I want to talk about something I saw on WWE.com, a site that I don't particularly like going on very often, for a number of reasons, because I can't always stand the biased crap that they put on there, to be honest with you. And when it comes to pro wrestling and matches and things like that, I encourage people to be free thinkers and to question things, and I'll cut straight to the chase. They had a top 25, I think, WrestleMania matches, and it got a lot of interest and a lot of people were talking about it. And I was going through the list, and I saw what they ranked as the... Shit, my shoulder. I saw the list, and I saw what they ranked as the #1 match in WrestleMania history. And I'm thinking to myself, alright, what could that be? What could that be? Randy and Ricky Steamboat? Hogan and Warrior? Hogan and Rock? Could it be Angle and Michaels? Could it be Michaels and Undertaker? Both of those matches, could they be in there? Could it be, what else? Austin and Rock at WrestleMania in 2001? Could it even be the McMahon vs. McMahon match? Because that was very entertaining. Is that it? Nope. What match are they going to rank up there? And I'm thinking, okay, what could it be? What could it be? Could it even be Michaels and Razor Ramon? No, it wasn't that. Couldn't it even be Randy Savage and Ric Flair? No, it wasn't that. The #1 match, and this is what I have a problem with, the #1 match on their list on WWE.com, and I call shenanigans, was Shawn Michaels versus Bret the Hitman Hart 1 hour Iron Man match. And for the love of God, I don't understand why people rank this as the #1 match. I think this, to me, is the most overrated match in the history of pro wrestling. I don't care what anyone says. That match is extremely overrated. Is it a terrible match? No, it's not. Is it an okay match? Yes, it is. Is it this technical classic where they showed fantastic endurance and storytelling and psychology and whatever those terms even mean? Was it action-packed? Was it entertaining? No, it wasn't. They did rest hold after rest hold, rest hold after rest hold, reversal after reversal. The match took ages and ages to get going, and people keep rating this as the best WrestleMania match in history. And I've heard people, and I've argued with people on forums that say, oh, it's the great, and I kind of find that some people are just saying it's this great match when it really isn't. For me, it's the, if you've ever heard of this term, the Emperor's New Clothes effect. I don't understand it. I have seen several better matches, Iron Man and non-Iron Man matches included, that completely eclipse this one. And I don't know. I did a forum. I was on a forum once, and I remember putting it out. Best Iron Man match, and this was a few years ago. And I gave my reasons, and everyone was like, no, it's the Bret and Shawn match at WrestleMania. Oh, it's the Bret and Shawn match at WrestleMania 12. And I don't get it. I don't understand it. It's like the company are trying to tell you that it's good, so eventually that you will believe it's good. I'll be honest, I thought Rock vs Triple H at Judgment Day was better. I thought Brock Lesnar vs Kurt Angle on SmackDown was better. I thought that Hunter and Benoit on Raw was better. I thought that the our Cena and Michaels match was better. I don't understand why people think it's this match. I don't know. I don't understand it. I think that is the most overrated match in the history. I think it is the most overrated match in that feud. And the only reason why we remember the Bret and Shawn feud, it's got nothing to do with the Iron Man match. Let's be real. If we're going to talk about, and let's be truthful right now, if we're going to talk about the best match that those two had in their series of matches, it's not Survivor Series 1997. The only reason we remember that is because of the screw job, and it's not the WrestleMania match. The best match in their series, in my opinion, was number one, they had a ladder match for the Intercontinental title in 1992, which is on YouTube somewhere. If you haven't, that was a pretty decent match. And then they had a match at Survivor Series 1992, which actually is a classic, and a forgotten classic, and everyone overlooks that in favour of the Iron Man match and the match where there was the real screw job. And I think that the only reason we remember this feud, it had nothing to do with anything on screen, with the exception of Survivor Series. The reason why we remember this rivalry is because it was believed that they didn't really like each other, and there was a lot of personal things said between the two of them, but people keep overrating this match, and I don't understand it. And I know other people out there who think like I do. I don't get it. I've seen Shawn have better matches. I've seen Bret have better matches. I've seen two of them have better matches than the one that they had at WrestleMania. Yet people keep ranking this up. Then I don't get it. So I'm going to stop. Let me know what you think is the most overrated match in wrestling history. I'm not the only one out there that thinks that WrestleMania 12, if that was when it was, main event, Michaels and Bret, is the most overrated match of their season, of their series. Or am I wrong? Let me know what you think. I'm going to head out, do my stuff. Guys, again, it's been wonderful. I'm trying out, and I really need to get back to this woman right now because she's going to friggin' throttle me. Anyways, I might enjoy that anyways. Take care and have a good one.